Hi, this is Sarah from Good Life Farm, and I got a question recently about how I do my makeup. And I usually put on my makeup very early in the morning when it's still dark, and so I've been waiting for a day that I'd be home and wouldn't want to put on my makeup through most of the day. I don't want to talk into the camera very much without my makeup on, and so let's get started. So I think that there's not any amount of makeup that can make up for a good skincare regime. And so I have temperamental skin, and make sure that my skin is washed and is hydrated now. I'm going to start by using a primer. This is Makeup Forever, and I'm going to put a list of all the products I used on the blog. So I just use about a pea-size amount, and I put it anywhere that I just really want the foundation to grab onto especially well. And so around my eyes and nose and mouth. My forehead is where I can tend to get a little shiny, and I want to make sure that that stays as matte as possible. So I'm well primed, and now I'm going to use liquid foundation. This is also Makeup Forever. I use about 1.5 pumps of the high definition foundation, and I put it on with a kabuki brush. And I can do this because the bristles are synthetic, and so it's not going to absorb the product, and I can also use it for my powder. So I think that once you've found the right shade and the right formula that works for you, putting on your foundation and properly shouldn't be such a hard thing. I like the brush because it allows me to get better coverage and still reach as far as I want, and it ends up being well blended. So this is kind of a look that I use every day for work and on weekends, not really a going out look, and so I'm trying to be as put together while being as low maintenance as my lifestyle requires. And so I like multi-use products, and I'm using this this 5-color shimmer in lieu of blush. And it isn't really a blush, but it just adds enough color in the right places. I'm going to leave that open because I'm going to use it on my eyelids in a little bit. But I'm going to start by doing my eyebrows, and I think that this is a step that so many women skip, and it really can help define your face well and gives you that polished look easily. So I'm just using a pencil to do the bottom and top of each brow, just going to the arch. And I think that filling your brows gets a bad reputation because they can look drawn on, sort of like what I'm doing now. But we're going to blend this in. And so I do that with an angled brush, and I use these browsings where I have a waxier color that I put onto the angled brush and just follow along the bottom there, and then I pull the color up into the brow, and it well blends it. And then here at the arch, I just pull down. You really don't want to be putting too much product there to the side, just enough to carry it over. And then I use the powder side just to kind of fill in and make it fuller. So now I'm just going to use sort of a medium-size powder brush, eye shadow brush, and I'm putting it back into this 5-color shimmer. I'm just going to put this on my eyelids. And I finish with just a clear mascara to set the brows in place. And now I'm going to use a liquid liner. I like just a medium-sized line across my lids in black. And I've used a lot of different types of liquid liner. I have a hooded eyelid, and so I really had a problem with the product transferring onto my brow bone before, and I just really need it to have a high pigmentation so it looks black and lasts all day. And the only thing that I found that meets all that criteria is the Revlon Color Stay. The brush is not great, and so I often make mistakes, and I just know that I have to use Q-tips to fix. I think that's the best thing that you can have at your makeup vanity. Hi, Aurelia. Hi. You want to come sit over here? Come sit over here in your chair. Have this. Sometimes you get helpers. You want a brush and a mirror? I'm going to put a little bit more product on and do the other side. What do you see? You want this one? Here. Can you sit down? Thank you. Oh, and how about this? Okay. It's not perfect. But I'm not often going for perfect. Okay, so I have the liner. My eyes are almost done except for mascara. And I do not curl my eyelashes actually because I need them to be as long as possible. And so I use this L'Oreal Double Extend. It has the primer on it, and any mascara I've used that has the primer seems to work better for me. But I do switch up my mascara. I'm not brand loyal in any way. You did it! Thank you. Now, I really found that the look of just lining the top of your eye and only keeping mascara on the top of the eye lasts longer through the day. I don't get any flaking that can happen on the bottom lashes, and it just makes me look a little bit more awake. Aurelia has the chapstick. Okay, lashes done. I'm just going to line my lips quickly. I've learned that I don't line the edges because I'm really not looking for a hard line here. I'm just trying to keep my my lipstick in place. Just a little bit there. Love this NARS lipstick. And it's just okay. It's just sheer enough that I have buildable color. And then for the last thing is powder, and this this HD high definition powder by Makeup Forever is amazing. It really is what I feel like keeps my makeup set all day long. Thank you. So I go back and use the same kabuki brush. I bought this little tin that has the sifter so that I can get less product out, because the Makeup Forever bin, it just like pours out. So it can look a little white if you put on too much, so it really is just a dusting. And that's it. I hope this was helpful and you learned a new way maybe to do something and maybe a new product to try out. So I hope to do more of these in the future, so go ahead and give me, send me questions through the blog about anything else you want to know. Okay.